Hey, welcome back everyone. This is a draw with me video, so go grab your sketchbook and let's create some art together. I am Joy and today I'm gonna try Arrtx alcohol markers, which they very kindly sent to me for free, but don't worry, my opinion is my own and I'm just gonna have some fun with these. And yes, I waited to unpack these to film it, which was very difficult to resist. Because it's this huge box. Like, look how big it is. Yeah, there's 90 alcohol markers inside. They got brush tip and chisel nib, which is my favorite. Like, having both. I have not used alcohol markers for quite some time, but I did like to use them a lot. So I'm very excited. There's also very dramatic lighting. We'll skip to some more realistic colors. There we go. Yeah, so many options. This is the pen. They have like interesting like floral details on the caps, which is kind of cute. They're very chunky. Yeah, basic chisel nib seems normal. And a brush nib. Whee! Focus, let's go. Yay! Brush nib. First impression, they feel really sturdy. And they're kind of chunky, which I like a lot, and they have like this rounded triangular shape, so they feel really good to hold. Yeah, I can't wait to try these. And I also spotted there is a swatch sheet. I love it when they supply a swatch sheet, because I hate doing swatches. Well, not really, I just hate writing nicely, because I can't, so it just makes me angry when my swatches don't look pretty, and swatch sheets solve that problem, so... Let's speed this up because it took ages, but it was way more enjoyable than the last stuff I swatched when I had to label everything myself. Yeah, so far the color range seems pretty good. To my very big disappointment, I'm sorry Arrtx, there is only like maybe one marker that qualifies as orange, which is 14, and it hurts. It hurts a lot because I love orange. If I was a color, I would be orange. There we go. Testing them out. Camera focus is a bit back and forth. Still trying to figure out how to film with a camera. But it's an exciting journey. Yep, just playing around. Trying to blend some stuff. To be honest, it did not work too well. But it's not really... the way I use alcohol markers anyway. Like I like when you can see the edges, like harsh strokes. I did compare them to my Copics. Yeah, there's some differences. I feel like the Copics had like a bit more control, but overall like it's tiny details. And I love the colors. They seem really vibrant. Like, if you're just starting out, it's basic alcohol markers, like, you can't go wrong. I don't really have a plan, so I sketched this portrait, and the idea is just to go with the flow. Usually that works best, then I can figure out what I want to do next, or like what I struggled with. Yeah, this is just a random person I saw on Pinterest, and she inspired me, so that's what we're doing here. I also put a sheet of paper in between my pages just to make sure that the bleed through doesn't go to the other page, so only one of them is ruined. Glorious benefits of alcohol markers. Yeah, this is smooth sailing. I don't have any complaints. It's an alcohol marker. It does what it's supposed to. The brush nib feels really nice, so I'm just figuring it out as I go. I gotta admit, I'm not too happy with it. Like, at this point, it was still, like, okay. But I just kept going over and over and over and adding more stuff and just digging myself a deeper hole. No, it really isn't that bad. It's just, I think, some anatomy issues. Probably her neck that is just way too long. We're just dabbling, so it's about exploring these markers and not about the result. I am rambling quite a bit. And this might be because I am leaving for another trip soon where I will sketch a lot, hopefully. And I really don't have a lot of time to edit this, so I don't want to cut down the audio too much because it takes ages. Like in general, editing these videos takes ages because I'm just still super slow, and I really gotta learn more shortcuts and stuff. Yeah, next thing, I thought, okay, I got like nice and fun colors, so how about I draw a flower and color it in? And I really like how it turned out, so I kinda didn't dare to color it because I didn't want to ruin it. I don't know, especially after the portrait that I was not entirely happy with. I just decided to leave it as is and not risk it. So yeah, here's a chrysanthemum. I'm really curious as what you guys would like me to talk about during these videos, because this is like a longer one because I drew so many things. So and I didn't feel like rushing everything. It's a chunky video, I guess. But let me know what you guys would like to hear me talk about. Maybe, I don't know, it can be anything. Fun facts. I moved on to some portraits and I kind of didn't film the first one. And I really like how it turned out, even though there's some lines that I didn't want to be there. But well, that's what you do when you draw with ink straight away without any sketch. There's something about alcohol markers that's just fun. The way you can layer them, they blend into each other. I really like her. Yeah, it's just fun reference. Starting off with some base colors, simply laying down some shapes, I guess. Building things up as we go. I'm running out of things to say. Let's do a tiny small introduction of myself. I'm Joy. I started my first sketchbook in 2017. I want to work as a concept artist. I also love snacking frozen raspberries. My YouTube channel name is actually also just pronounced Joy, but written in Swiss German. So I guess there's that. I am from Switzerland. Where are you from? Comment below. I'm very curious to who this actually reaches. Yeah, I ran out of facts. Like, I don't know how to introduce myself. Yeah, I am rambling, but maybe that's what you're here for, so I'll be your company whilst you're doing whatever you are doing. This voiceover is all over the place. I didn't script anything and I just went for one take, but I just have to get this video done because I am literally leaving for the airport in like 5 hours and I don't know yet if I can record audio on my trip. Yeah, but I will be going to Edinburgh and London and I hope to sketch a lot there and make some cool travel art. I'm very excited about that. I love drawing portraits. They're just such a comfort zone thing, even though they don't always turn out like this one. I don't know, I hate it, so I might hide it. And I thought, okay, I'll sketch another one and stick it on top, but then it didn't really fit. So I sketched another one with my favorite sketching pen. I'm so sorry. I really, like, usually I have a lot of things to talk about, but today my brain is empty, so... So, yeah, but maybe we add music here. Whee! Another angle. If you are wondering why I am recording voiceovers and I don't have any real-time audio, I am filming in my living room, so there's a lot of noise coming from everywhere, even from the street next to the house, stuff like that. And I would love to have some satisfying pen on paper scratchy noises for you guys, but that's something for when I have my own art studio, so subscribe if you want to help me make that happen. Yeah, at this stage, she kind of looked like she's a bit ill because of all the yellow I added. But it's gonna get better! So yeah, time lapse, whee! I swear, if I put everything in real time, it'll just take so long for this video, and I think it is already taking ages. Yeah, so that was another portrait. I'll show you the final result at the very end. And then next up, I felt like for me and for Arrtx, maybe I should like draw some like actual final piece, whatever that is. I guess it's always personal opinion anyway, so. Here is a, what is the English word for that? Turnip? I don't think so. I'll put it here. In Swiss German, it's kohlrabi. I'm basically doing the same thing all over again. I'm just coloring this in, which is really fun. There is some people that work with alcohol markers just on their own, but personally, I really like having either ink, outlines, or top everything off with like color pencil to like refine stuff, but that's just what works for me and I enjoy the most doing. If you build everything up properly, it just takes a lot more patience, which is not always my strength, and I love some wonky ink lines. This turnip situation, I am actually turning into a print, which I'll bring to my first market. I am gonna make a video about that, but I have about 2 hours of footage to go through, so I'm just slightly overwhelmed because editing is still this huge chunk to me, and I'm a perfectionist, so every time stuff is out of focus, it like just hurts my soul, and I gotta add texts and animations and fun collages because I want everything to look pretty and I want it to be a video that I would watch myself. So yeah, it takes me ages, and I literally started editing half a year ago. So baby steps, but yeah, as long as we're going forward. Anyway, that was the last thing I drew. My rambling is over, and here is everything that I made. Maybe a good point to mention that alcohol markers do fade with time, like any type of alcohol markers. It's just not very light fast ink. Always make sure to scan your stuff, or if you have it in your sketchbook, I think it'll probably hold a lot longer since it's not exposed to light. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what to draw next. I'm always open for suggestions. I might not use them, or I might. Like, no promises here, but thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!